Why There is Evil in the World by Graf Leo Tolstoy. A hermit was living in the forest, and the animals were not afraid of him. He and the animals talked together and understood each other. Once the hermit lay down under a tree, and a raven, a dove, a stag, and a snake gathered in the same place to pass the night. The animals began to discuss why there was evil in the world. The raven said, "All the evil in the world comes from hunger. When I eat my fill, I sit down on a branch and croak a little, and it is all jolly and good and everything gives me pleasure. But let me just go without eating a day or two, and everything palls on me so that I do not feel like looking at God's world. And something draws me on, and I fly from place to place and have no rest. When I catch a glimpse of some meat, it makes me only feel sicker than ever, and I make for it without much thinking. At times they throw sticks and stones at me, and the wolves and dogs grab me, but I do not give in. Oh, how many of my brothers are perishing through hunger. All evil comes from hunger." The dove said, "According to my opinion, the evil does not come from hunger but from love. If we lived singly, the trouble would not be so bad. One head is not poor, and if it is only one. But here we live in pairs. And you come to like your mate so much that you have no rest. You keep thinking of her all the time, wondering whether she has had enough to eat and whether she is warm. And when your mate flies away from you, you feel entirely lost, and you keep thinking that a hawk may have carried her off or men may have caught her. And you start out to find her and fly to your ruin, either into the hawk's claws or into a snare. And when your mate is lost, nothing gives you any joy. You do not eat or drink and all the time search and weep. Oh, so many of us perish in this way. All the evil is not from hunger but from love." The snake said, "No, the evil is not from hunger nor from love but from rage. If we lived peacefully without getting into a rage, everything would be nice for us. But as it is, whenever a thing does not go exactly right, we get angry and then nothing pleases us. All we think about is how to revenge ourselves on someone. Then we forget ourselves and only hiss and creep and try to find someone to bite. And we do not spare a soul, we even bite our own father and mother. We feel as though we could eat ourselves up. And we rage until we perish. All the evil in the world comes from rage." The stag said, "No, not from rage or from love, or from hunger does all the evil in the world come, but from terror. If it were possible not to be afraid, everything would be well. We have swift feet and much strength. Against a small animal we defend ourselves with our horns, and from a large one we flee. But how can I help becoming frightened? Let a branch crackle in the forest or a leaf rustle, and I am all a-tremble with fear, and my heart flutters as though it wanted to jump out, and I fly as fast as I can. Again, let a hare run by, or a bird flap its wings, or a dry twig break off, and you think that it is a beast, and you run straight up against him. Or you run away from a dog and run into the hands of a man. Frequently you get frightened and run, not knowing whither, and at full speed rush down a steep hill and get killed. We have no rest. All the evil comes from terror." Then the hermit said, "Not from hunger, not from love, not from rage, not from terror are all our sufferings, but from our bodies comes all the evil in the world. From them come hunger, and love, and rage, and terror.